Today it's Friday, June the 10th, and what we're showing here it's on the E2450 for GE portfolio India. Here's the unit. Previously on a different video we showed the high voltage low current test. Now what we're showing here is the second part of the high current low voltage test. Notice here that we coming from the line, got to 40, we step down through the variac, we step down through this transformer to have only 2.6 volts AC. That's the low voltage that we need. We of course are powering the board separately from not the 415, but with only 24 volts AC. And here's the unit, and we have a big cable for the load, which is basically short circuit in the output, so that we can pull out 100 amps. It's 100 amps, and here we have a thermocouple testing the hottest spot on the unit next to the SCRs. And this has been running for over 2 hours, Tony?
Yeah.
And the temperature, it's only 43 C. And we normally run this for minutes, hours in this particular case on the very first one, until the temperature stabilizes it and verify that the unit will operate fine and it will not overheat. Because the temperature switch, the over temperature switch, will not open until the temperature gets to 93 C, and it never gets there, right?
68.
One of the things that we're going to do is, when we're done with this test, we're going to bring in our heat gun and verify that if we get to 93 C, then the switch will open. So we're monitoring here. We're using a command that will get us the 100 amp. The 100 amp, the maximum DC output. And again, at this particular case, what we're interested the most is in getting the full output, verifying that everything is working fine, nothing overheats, because we already know that at high voltage will be fine. And this is the second part of the test, and that temperature-wise, nothing excludes that everything is going to work just fine. So this is the other part of the test that, along with the MEG tester and the high pot tester, should complete the part of the test. And every single unit being tested here, every single unit has been tested for high voltage low current. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12 units on.
I think 11 altogether. 8 and 3.
Okay, yeah, 8 and 3.
Yeah.
All right, so this is the end of this video.